Dí recorda is Misha Claire,
Is Misha Rachel.
Is Misha Ellie.
Is Misha Baloo.
Is Misha Sinead.
agus fáilte go dtí RP Sean ar an teanga Gaeilge.
First, we met up and brainstormed some ideas. We chose the lived experience of the Irish language in Galway as our topic. One thing we realised was that it was difficult to find Irish-speaking businesses around Galway. We knew they existed, we just weren't sure how to find them. We wondered if others felt the same way.
We conducted a survey on the use of the Irish language by college students. We first asked everyone to describe their level of Irish. Nearly everyone surveyed has at least some level of Irish. In question 2, despite being familiar with the language, only 14.3% said that they would feel very comfortable speaking it. The majority chose 1 to 3, showing that they wouldn't be that confident to speak Irish. In question 3 and 4, we can see that over 60% of students have looked for Irish-speaking places in Galway, with nearly 65% of them saying that it's hard to find them. This suggests that people want to find popular Irish spots but just don't know where to look. In question 5 and 6, we also asked about the awareness of Irish spaces and came to the conclusion that if there was an easier way to find out about them, then more people would attend. For question 7, 95% of people said that there isn't enough visibility for Irish-speaking spaces in Galway or on campus. Most people said that they would be interested in an app that shows all Irish-friendly locations and events. This is when we decided that an app would be a great idea.
Our research also included watching videos on how to create proper prototypes. We created our project plan on Trello and on Jira. We used these sites to track our progress and to allocate tasks to each team member. We decided to conduct some interviews and started off by interviewing a few locals. We interviewed some Irish-speaking businesses around Galway City and came up with interview questions to help us outline the requirements for our app, and we modified them for each person we interviewed. We started off in Plomas, an Irish-speaking cafe on Dominic Street. Some of us ordered our coffee as Gaeilge before conducting the interview. You get 10 cents off for ordering in Irish. We asked the barista some questions about the Irish language in Galway. We asked if many people speak it when they come in and if he knew of any other Irish-speaking businesses around Galway. He said that the 10 cent off of ordering as Gaeilge was a great incentive for people to speak the language and has resulted in more and more people actually speaking it. We then headed over to Charlie Byrne's bookshop, which is another Irish-speaking business in the city. Many of the staff are fluent Irish speakers, and they have a huge Irish language book section. We conducted another interview here with one of the staff members. We found out about their bi-monthly Irish book club, which we hadn't heard of before.
We have an Irish language book club that meets once a month. We have different events that take place in Irish, and we also have a kids Irish language section, so there's also Irish language for kids events.
Our final first round interview was with one of the workers in Tyviark, an Irish language theatre in Galway. They have a cafe open 5 days a week and the theatre has showings for Irish plays. One of the main things we learned here was about the fáinne, an Irish language badge. Wearing a fáinne symbolises your link to the Irish language. A fáinne is worn to show that you are able to and willing to speak Irish. Whether you're a fluent speaker or just starting out as a beginner, you can wear a fáinne. You just pick the one that suits your language ability best. For example, a silver fáinne is for speakers with basic Irish, and a gold fáinne is for fluent speakers. Our interviewee mentioned on how he missed out on the day they were handing out the fáinnes, so he never got one. We asked each interviewee if they thought an app where you could find all Irish-speaking businesses and events in Galway in just one place would be helpful in promoting the Irish language. They thought this was a great idea and said that they would all use it. The main findings we gathered from our interviews was that more people would be willing to speak Irish when there is an incentive, like the 10 cent off for ordering as Gaeilge. That there isn't enough information out there about Irish language events in Galway, like the bi-monthly book club in Charlie Byrne's. We found that people would use an app for locating Irish businesses and events around the city. And we also learned that people want to wear the fáinne and would like if there was an easier way to get them.
We approached the design of our solution by brainstorming ideas, like would we make a website or a mobile app. We decided on a mobile app and began deciding on the different features we would include. Once we had a rough idea, we began sketching paper prototypes of our user interface. We trialled different styles and names. We tested our paper prototype on both a worker in an Irish business and a student in the university to see if any changes needed to be made. Both individuals said that the app would be easier to use if we made use of colours to identify the types of businesses. For example, blue could be used to identify cafes and yellow for bars. Another suggestion was that we include a page where users can order their own fáinne. As we finalised on what we wanted to include in our app, we began creating a final prototype on Figma. We designed our app interface, the homepage, and the Fáine ordering page. Our solution is a mobile app called Gaeilge Bio, as you can see here, where users can find out about all the Irish language businesses and events in Galway. Users can use the app as a guest or make an account to connect with other Gaeilgeoirs. The homepage of the app includes an interactive map that highlights the various Irish businesses around Galway. The businesses are colour-coded on the map. The app also includes an events page that outlines all of the Irish language events happening in the area. For example, Charlie Byrne's bi-monthly bookshop would appear in the events page, where the event details such as date, time and location would be outlined. Our app also offers a feature where you can purchase a fáine. On this page, you choose your level of Irish and you can apply for your fáine. This makes them more accessible to the public and hopefully more people will buy and wear them. Users will also have the opportunity to request that an event be added to the app, in the case that something has been missed. Our team will review and verify the event before adding the details to the page. We wanted to make our app accessible to all. For this reason, we have included the option to change the language on the app. Details are available in both English and Os Gaeilge. This way, anyone can use our app, regardless of their level of Irish.
For the testing of our final prototype, we interviewed students in the Irish Cafe on campus and in the business school, and we then asked them to take a look at our prototype to get their opinions. We asked an Irish speaker to take a look in detail at our prototype, and she had very positive feedback for us. After all of our responses, we knew that then we had our final prototype ready.
Brádan má seo tá sé comhúsáideach tá ábalta chula cafe gáilbh all like imar thuirmis rud anna an iontalcha sin mar is.
This experience gave us valuable learning outcomes. The main things we learnt were the following. Firstly, we would ask users to expand on feedback they gave by asking follow-up questions. We would also ask more specific questions to our users to avoid general answers. We found that delegating roles to team members earlier on in the project would have improved our time management skills. We would also consider using a collaborative video editing tool to enhance efficiency. And lastly, we would explore different demographics to generate new ideas that can improve our prototype. Thank you for watching our video on the lived experience of the Irish language in Galway.